What's up, everyone, and welcome to EggryThang. It's our very first episode. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Chris.
We have a strange affection for eggs.
Yeah, and we're not professional cooks, so take heed as you join in on this adventure with us.
We just have a passion for cooking, and we definitely want to show you guys what we got here. We're going to be focusing on a lot of like cultural fusion type dishes, but just keep in mind every dish has to include an egg. So anyways, today what we got for you is called the Fil-Am Reuben. It's our Filipino take on a traditional Reuben style sandwich. We have some rye bread here, some pickled mango, some banana ketchup, some mayo, some sriracha, some salt and pepper. Definitely got the corned beef here. This one is from Palm. Spend the money, get the best brands. Palm, Ox and Palm. It's the way to go.
Well, let's get started on the corned beef.
So we have it on like a medium right now, heat-wise. We already had it heating up. The great thing about corned beef is you don't actually have to add oil because there's plenty of fat and oil in it already. What's cool too is when you get this style of corned beef, you get all these larger chunks. It's better for you. So we're just gonna go ahead and let this heat up a bit more. We're gonna go ahead and add some onions and garlic. Could you go ahead and start slicing up a little bit of that garlic for me?
Yeah, buddy.
There's a lot of picky eaters out there, and if you're a kid watching this, we want to let you know, be adventurous and try different stuff.
Oh yeah.
Same thing for adults. Don't get stuck in your ways.
There are still dudes out there eating just turkey and cheese sandwiches. No mayonnaise, no mustard, no veggies, because y'all are too boring. Live a little.
We're just gonna go throw a little bit of pepper in this too. And we're actually getting pretty good here. This is just about almost done. Chris, if I go ahead and have you, we're gonna start making this sauce here. So this is gonna be a little bit different, real different actually. We've only tried this never, but we're gonna see if it works.
So what we have today is pickled mangoes. I went ahead and I diced them up. And we're going to be making the Thousand Island, which normally goes on a Reuben sandwich. So first I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here, which I don't know if I should be doing that first. It must be. Last bit. Then we're going to be using some mayo. And we're also going to be using banana ketchup. If you guys haven't used this, go to your local Oriental store or section.
Market, section of a big market, something.
Yeah, I found them in a Walmart.
This one's from one of our local stores out here where we live.
So we're gonna use a little bit of that.
By a little bit, we mean liberally.
And then some sriracha. Good stuff. Oh man, this smells really
And real quick on this, guys, normally you can mix this in with potatoes, but since we already have bread going on, we kind of want to just chill with the bread for this one. And you could all, I know like my Filipino grandmother likes to use tomatoes as well. She's the other spoon.
I do have another spoon. Oh, there's just many.
So the one thing about us as cooks is, like I said, we're not professional, but something we definitely do more than not is kind of just go with the feeling on it, the taste of it. If we feel like it needs a little more, we add a little more. We kind of just have this general idea of what we want to do with it, and we kind of just let it flow.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's how all great cooks start out, I guess.
How's that going now?
Holy crap.
Does it work?
Yeah, that's really good.
We're a little bit worried about using the pickled mango in there, just because it's not something you traditionally hear to use in this, but
I never even knew that it was a thing.
Yeah, it was actually sitting in my pantry for a little while, and so I thought I'd bring it over.
But pickles don't go bad.
Do they? They sit in salt. It's kind of like just cured.
I mean, it's vinegar. I watched Holes.
Oh crap.
Yeah, right?
Banana ketchup and pickled mangoes for the win.
Sriracha. That
Sriracha.
little kick.
Ooh, that's gonna be good. Oh, something we forgot to tell you guys too is that we'll be broadcasting from a different kitchen every week. Usually it's a stranger's house. So hopefully, you know, if you start to follow us and kind of get that following up, maybe you can send in your own locations and maybe we'll appear there.
Like 3 pictures, and yeah, just 3 pictures of your place will work.
It seems a little creepy. Do we need like different angles?
Yeah, different angles. Like 3 pictures, like...
Yeah, think about this ways. Think about how this
the
is.
selfie, the belfie.
What's a belfie?
Butt. You get the butt in the picture.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's belfie.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
The more you know.
Let's go ahead and toast the bread. And you want to get started on the coleslaw? And
Yeah, I'm gonna get started on the coleslaw.
You'll magically see another pan appear in my hand shortly here.
As well as a spoon, please.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
This isn't really a spoon, but it's an ice cream scooper, but it's okay.
Okay,
We,
alright.
we work with what we got here.
I work in the sandwich shop, right? It is profound on how much people love mayonnaise, especially middle-aged women. Like, wow, man! You put in a little bit, just a little bit. They're like, no, more mayonnaise. All right.
What happened that one day, Chris? I think you told me the story, but the viewers would probably like to hear it.
I don't know. I just put a little bit of mayonnaise, and the lady just said, "I'm feeling naughty. More mayonnaise, please." So I threw in some more mayonnaise, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's what I like." So I think she was hitting on me. I'm not too sure, but God, I hope not.
Alright, so we can go ahead and get started on the bread. We're just gonna do a light little coating here. Pull the butter out. And by the way, if you're ever working with pickled mangoes, I would highly recommend you wear gloves. Chris's fingers got a little yellow today.
Yeah.
And he's not very proud of it.
No. Sucks.
So typically, like a size that big of a can of corned beef can feed like a small army. But if you're Filipino, you probably know it feeds like 2 or 3 people.
Yep.
So keep that in mind when you're buying this for yourself. And as for, go ahead and just throw it butter side down first. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit more on top. As you can see, I'm going a little crazy on this butter. I really like butter, so.
Like Paula Dean. Rest in peace.
She's alive still.
Not her career.
We're sorry if this offends anybody. This is our first show, so bear with us here.
Oh, and we're only using the finest of salts. Pink Himalayan pink salt. We're using a butane stove that we got at Smarmy Final. Also, if you want to sponsor us, I love your store. It's great for restaurants.
A lot of people don't know this, but we're actually sponsored by Sriracha and the Banana Ketchup brand. Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
No. Nah, I'm just gonna man it up. By the way, so my mom is full Hispanic Mexican, and my dad is Filipino Chinese, so the hot surface thing doesn't bother me so much. I cook the tortillas just on the stovetop like that. It's the way we roll. So these are some nice toasty pieces of bread, nicely buttered. Got a nice little look to them. He's gonna go ahead and grate some cheese here.
Swiss cheese. Go buy some quality Swiss cheese.
Aged from Switzerland.
Also,
It costs more, but it costs more for a reason. Splurge a little bit. But if you need to, just buy some basic Swiss. If you need to settle on bread, just use some just basic. I don't want to shout out brands. I almost said it, but use just some basic, bread. You don't have to go anything crazy. And we're actually using some organic grass-fed butter here, just because we care about what's going in our bodies. It's got to be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get an egg started on here. And once again, you best believe I'm using just a little bit of butter.
butter makes bread.
I could have sworn we had a pan just for eggs.
We do.
Where would that be at?
Um,
Oh, I guess it's right here. This is cute. I said a little bit of butter, man. That's like half a stick of butter.
yeah, well, you cut that in half.
Alright, man. Let's not get angry at each other.
Come on!
It just seems to be melting very slow. I don't want to turn it on too hot and burn my fingers. But, how's that cheese going over there? You got it done? Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, so he's already placing down the cheese, obviously. It's, he's using a layering technique here called just place it on the bread. And the bread's warmth should melt it just a tad bit. Alright, so that butter's getting melted in there. I really didn't want to have to show skills on the first episode because I probably really suck at this. Looks like I'm going to have to do a crack with one hand because he doesn't want to help me out here.
Nope.
Oh, it did not go well. Oh, we saved it. We saved it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes you want that clean crack. So right now, guys, I'm just going to lift up the edges a little bit just because I don't want it to bubble too much. Getting the egg to look the right way is important, especially for plating. Because if your food looks better, it usually tastes a little bit better too. Alright, this egg is good enough for me. So we're going to go ahead and place this egg down. Actually, you want to put the sauce first or you want to put the sauce on top?
Oh, sauce first.
Sauce first, right. Let it soak up into that corned beef. So really, like I said, when we call this the Fil-Am Reuben, it's supposedly a type of corned beef we work with here. Most of the corned beef that we use is going to be like New Zealand or Australian corned beef. And yeah, don't think that's like a huge mistake for him to spill a bunch of stuff on him. It happens all the time at your workplace, correct?
Yep, big boys, you know my struggle.
So we're going to go ahead and place the egg down here. I kind of want to get it so it reaches both sides of the sandwiches because you want to cut this diagonally or across? Down the middle, right?
Down the middle.
Down the middle. So we're just going to go ahead and throw it right there and hope that holds. You want to throw some more cheese on top?
Sure.
Let's stack this a bit more. Cheers, buddy. First episode ever.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. I actually that works so well. You kind of get that. The bread definitely gives it that traditional Reuben style. The pickled mangoes are definitely giving you a little bit of crunch. Then that sriracha's coming in just enough.
I actually feel like
Adding a little bit more. Oh my god. Were you expecting it to be like this?
no.
We can't wait to see you on the next episode. Tell your friends about us, tell your family about us. We want to be a family-friendly show as well. So we'll see you next time on EggryThang.